So we're going to do our second attempt at a reflection where we are doing y equals x. And if you guys remember from a moment ago, that means our reflection line will be on an angle. That's because when x is 1, y is 1. When x is 2, y is 2. And so on and so forth. So if we made the reflection line, x is 1, y is 1, x is 2, y is 2. And then, of course, the same would happen. X is -1, y is -1, x is -2, y is -2. So if you guys can make this reflection line, we'll do that first. And then, of course, you're going to need a ruler, which I'm not using. Okay, so there's our reflection line. Okay, so you guys have drawn your reflection line? Have you guys drawn it?
Yes.
Okay, so we've created the reflection line. I'm going to continue to be quite simple with the shapes that I'm doing, and just so that we are all kind of at the same level at this point. So I'm going to create my shape in quadrant number 1 here, and so I'm going to create a basic shape. So you guys can create the same shape with me. Actually, I'm going to make it have some challenge to it. Okay, so there's my shape. And if I was to then ask you guys to do the coordinates for those, you would. We don't necessarily need to punch in all the coordinates. I'm going to do it quick because you guys are drawing the shape anyway. So this would be A, B, C, D, E, F. You can zoom in a little bit here. A, B, C, D, E, F. So I'd have 1, 2, 3. So 3, 1. B is 3. Wait, 1. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 1. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4, 3. And then 5, 3. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then E is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 4. And then we have F is 6, 1. That's just a lot of coordinates, but we're not focused on that so much as the reflection. So we're reflecting, just a reminder that we're reflecting y equals x. So focusing on A first. You could take it a simple route, and you could simply put on an angle like this. You could look at it on an angle like this and simply draw straight out. But just to have a better understanding, a strategy, and this strategy is going to help you when you guys are doing rotations next week. So what I'm going to do is, I know that it's 1, 2, 3 units to get to my reflection point. 1, 2, 3 units. And because it's at a perfect 45-degree angle, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 units up. So I'm reflecting here, and it's going up to here. So my new A is going to be up here. I did 1, 2, 3 to get to the reflection point, and then I'm going to go 90 degrees upwards up here. And then I can just double check my work and see if that makes sense. Does that look like it's at a 90-degree angle? Yes, it does. So there's my new A. You guys can plot ahead of me if you want. I'm going to just talk to this one. For B, same thing. I'm going to zoom in nice and close. For B, I need to do one line, 1 unit to get to my reflection point, and then I'm going to go 90 degrees up to get to my new point. So this would be my new B1, and I know that my line would look like that. So this line here, I'll do it in red. This line here is the same as that line there. C is going to be, for C, if you guys want to see how I'm doing that, I got to go 1 2 units to get to my reflection point. See, I did 1, 2 units, and then I have to do 1, 2 units on a 90-degree angle up here. So that becomes my new C. And then for D, I only need to do 1 unit to get to the reflection point, and then I'm going to go upwards, and there's my new D. For E, I can go this way or this way, but I'll be consistent. 1, 2, so I had to do, you can see, I have to do 2 units to get to my reflection point. I got to do 2 more to go up, and that becomes my new E. And back down to F way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points to get to my reflection point. So that means I got to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 along the y-axis, and then I've got my new shape. This becomes F1. And to confirm, this is what I recommend you guys do, is eyeball it. Does it look like a reflection? Does that actually look like it's reflected? Or put on an angle like that. Does that look like it is reflected? If you were to actually fold your sheet, would it reflect properly? And then, of course, if this was a check-in, you may be asked to then give me your new coordinates for your reflection at y equals x. And then you would punch in your new coordinates. Okay, so to conclude what we were talking about with regards to the reflection, you're going to notice that when y equals x, yes, we end up with a 45-degree angle. And of course, here are our table of values. But what you're going to notice is that our coordinates are simply flipped. So x becomes y, and y becomes x. So 4, 1 becomes 1, 4, and you can see that here. And of course, 4, 3 becomes 3, 4, and so on. So that's another strategy you can use to help you piece together your reflection. So here we go. Okay, so there's your reflection of the shape using the reflection point y equals x.